So, we are about to get into something really disgusting. Something that a group of Christians have done to a student. That superior Christian morality is at it again. Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here, coming at you with another interesting video today. I can honestly say that I hope that the 5 Christians I am talking about today get some serious time for what they have done. I also hope that the Christian school involved with this gets a punishment as well. Things like this garbage that I am talking about today cannot go ignored. That is what these morally bankrupt Christians wanted to do with this situation from the beginning. They wanted to ignore it and just simply pass it off like it was nothing. An innocent life was involved here and it must be talked about and shared with as many people as possible, so let's get to it. Wheaton College, the evangelical school in Illinois, will expel you if you have premarital sex with your longtime partner. They will kick you out if you're in a committed same-sex relationship. You're not allowed to watch porn. Faculty members have to believe in a literal Adam and Eve to keep their jobs. But apparently, administrators at the school take their sweet time expelling students when it comes to football players who allegedly kidnap a freshman, sodomize him, leave him in an empty field to fend for himself, all while pretending to be Muslim terrorists. Now it sounds to me like this Christian school has its priorities all screwed up. This kind of reminds me of the Josh Duggar situation. You know, where they tried to sweep the situation and the victims under the rug like they were nothing. The victim at Wheaton College was nothing to these morally superior Christians. I am glad that things are happening now. I just wished that they would have happened a lot sooner. It makes me angry when I hear about Christians who are willing to do anything to protect their obsolete religion, and themselves. These are the kinds of issues that Christians out there need to be protesting against. We know better though. We will never see this happen. Unfortunately, this is not an issue to a lot of Christians, and that in and of itself makes me sick. Let's continue, guys. Oh yeah, wait a minute, there is actually one more thing that I do want to talk about before we go further with the story, and I must say that this is hilarious. These Christians were acting like they were hardcore Muslims. Which doesn't really surprise me because both religions promote and condone barbaric behavior towards innocent victims. They are probably each other's heroes at this point in many regards. All I can say is that I hope that something can be brought out into the light to remedy the situation. Society would benefit from this if they throw religion to the side and actually be human beings for once. According to Chicago Tribune reporters Christy Gutowski and Stacy St. Clair, the incident took place more than a year ago. The 5 players barged into the victim's dorm room, assaulted him, tied his wrists and legs in duct tape, took him out of the dorm, and threw him in a car. After the vehicle began moving, the players played Middle Eastern music and made offensive comments about Muslims, according to the victim's account. At one point, the players suggested to the freshman that he had been kidnapped by Muslims who wanted to fornicate with goats, the teen told investigators. They patted his foot and suggested he would be their goat for the evening, the record said. Later in the drive, the victim said, they pulled down his shorts and tried inserting something into his rectum. He resisted, but they punched him. He was taken to an empty park without his cell phone. The only reason he made it back to campus was because a second student was taken to the same spot, and that person's friends came looking for him. It wasn't long before the victim moved out of his dorm. He eventually enrolled in another school. James Cooksey, Kyler Kregel, Benjamin Petway, Noah Spielman, and Samuel Tabos were officially charged with aggravated battery, mob action, and unlawful restraint. Well, here they are again, guys. The Christians who think like many others, they have superior morality. This shows us that Christianity does nothing but drain the humanity out of people. Is there really any value to this religion? No, there isn't, and there never will be any value. I am just so sick and tired of seeing Christians taking advantage of innocent people like this and then hurting them in the process. This alone should prove to this innocent victim that Christianity is harmful to society and it is a bad idea. Look at what it produces.